What's up, guys? Today's the day of the tournament, and currently 7. My sensei told me that all the adults start usually an hour or maybe after lunch, and they do all the kids category during the morning. So it'll be fine even if I go there in the afternoon, or maybe perhaps just before lunch. And if I'm being honest, really, I'm actually scared right now. I mean, last time I'm not, and I'm ready to go, but this time I feel like I'm scared. That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm so scared. I don't want to get hurt. I really think that my opponent's gonna be better and so good. I already know that I'm gonna get beat up. I know that I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna fight a battle this where I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna be embarrassed. I'm gonna be booed and mocked. So I'm scared. I'm scared of going there without any support. I think the only support that I got is you guys. And but still, I'm gonna try my best. Actually, right now, I'm here on a rooftop, and I'm actually batting in the sun. I just woke up. Actually, I just got up to bed a few minutes, or earlier, and I just went up here to expose myself to sunlight, because they say, based on science, that you're gonna get motivated and you're gonna have more energy for the day when you expose yourself to sunlight in the morning. And well, what else am I gonna say? I'm just gonna stretch for a little bit. And like I said, my game plan is to relax my limbs. But still, I got a sore fucking left foot. The palm of my foot are sore and in pain right now. I think I overdid my jogging yesterday. But we're gonna go there regardless. We're gonna experience this regardless. We're gonna go there and get it done. We're gonna get into that fight regardless of how are we gonna feel. If I'm gonna lose, then I lose. That's a good experience. That's a good experience that would serve as a learning for me, so that I could become better, and then I could become better. I'll lose again and I'll lose again until I become so good that I won't lose anymore, Anyway, I'm just gonna prepare now, and I'll update you guys later, just in case that I don't I'm not able to film me doing taking a walk and all other stuff that I do before the tournament. Of course, I made sure that I have someone that would film me in the tournament, so maybe the clip that you're gonna see after this is the actual tournament itself. And then I'm just gonna discuss that after the tournament, whatever it is that happened there. So I'll see you in a minute. day has passed by, and I was actually planning on, originally, I was planning on making this vlog a creative type of content where, like all the other creators out there, and I really did give it a thought, but you know what? I changed my mind. You know, we are fighters here on this channel, and the purpose of this is to document and would serve as a reference for other people out there. And that's the purpose of the video, you know, is to document the journey, all of that. If, as of the moment, that is the way that we are going to do things. Well, if the future us would do a creative content, let that future version of us, do their thing. But for now, we're focused on becoming a fighter than a content creator. We're not here for fucking views and shit. Our priority is to get better and to document this. And I do apologize because a lot of you guys, reading some of your comments, and you guys said as well that, and I really want to talk about the comments first before the tournament itself. So you guys mentioned all the other things, like I should be more, outgoing, more energy, so that I could, gain a lot of viewers and subscribers. If I'm being honest, I don't really care, guys. I need your help. I need you guys to subscribe. I want you, but I want you guys at the same time to be subscribing on something educational, something at the same time, like be in a community where it's not gonna be all about some dopamine inducing shit where people try to do some psychological things so that they could just retain the viewers. Guys, you guys are better than that, and I believe you guys. You guys don't have a very short attention span because of some TikTok and shit. I know you guys are better than that. And well, we might do that in the future, but not for now. Okay? So, like I said, also, I did mention that we are aware of the shortcomings. We are aware of the things that are, are a disadvantage as Kyokushin Karateka. We know that we got a lot of disadvantage, and I already don't want to repeat myself over and over. This is a fucking journey, guys. You don't want to be so fucking impatient that you want to get results. Guys, I am an average guy. This video, to be exact, this vlogs is a reference material so that people themselves could adjust the way they train. And 100 days for an average guy is not gonna cut it. It's not gonna make you bring you in some elite level shit. I don't know if you guys have, don't be like other people that have a false sense of reality where they watch some shows, they think that after some one episode they're gonna be better. You're not, guys. You're not. No. You gotta be realistic. The purpose of these vlogs is for you guys to see a realistic improvement so that you would have an expectation realistically. Because I myself, when I was so young, way younger, I wanted to have someone to watch where I would have an idea on what am I going to do. And today, first time in a tournament, first time in a crowd with a bunch of people watching, and that is what happened. This is what happened. So we came into this tournament, and what happened is, as the game plans that we mentioned before, we're going to convince the organizer. I went straight to the organizer. I convinced him. Yeah, I want you guys to understand first before I even say anything else. I went to that tournament. I was a beginner, and I want to give you guys idea. Beginners are usually not allowed to participate, especially when you are in an adult category, because everyone in the adult category are seasoned veterans and higher belts. Did you? I know some of you guys underestimate the way that these people train, but these people trained for years already, and I want you guys to understand that. And your coach or instructor or anybody else out there is going to be like, doubting you because you're a fucking beginner. You know how many days is a blue belt gonna be? And I wore the orange belt for the record because I didn't have any like logo of Kyokushin on my blue belt yet, because it has yet to arrive. So I'm using currently a plain blue belt that is a generalized blue belt for everyone in any sport. So I wore my orange. And that my sensei said that is the best and most optimal thing to do. He said, trust me, wear the blue belt, and thank God, the orange belt, and thank God I wore the orange belt. They made us perform kata and everything that is blue belt, and I don't even know what all those things are. So me being an orange belt there, I performed in the middle of a crowd and on the thing that I already know in the orange belt. Anyway, continuing on the topic of the tournament. So we got to that tournament. I convinced them, even though they are hesitating, they made me join. But since there are no slots for adult category, they put me in the boys category, which is 17 is the maximum age limit. And I look young. I know I'm 20 plus. I'm in my early 20s. But they put me in the 17 because not because I look young, but since I look young anyway, they said that I should go. And it's crazy because you know why? Because here's the thing. So what happened there? They put me in the boys category, but you are required to bring full set of of gear, like in Taekwondo, headgear, gloves, some whatever full body guards, that shin pads as well, and a mouthpiece, and also a groin guard. It's like a Taekwondo type of shit there. When it's everything around 17 and below, and in the adult 18 and above is all raw shit. Like I can't even describe. Just watch the fucking films that you're seeing right now. And yeah, it's crazy because that manipulator instinct in me just fucking woke up, because I already had some people. I talked to some people already around the venue. I asked for gears, and they're willing to lend me one. And I even made everyone believe, except for the organizer, because I mentioned my age to him at the very beginning. But everyone else believed that I was 17 years old. They assumed that I was 17 years old. It's so funny. It's when you get to when you realize that you are starting to get to that, midlife age 20s, you're gonna sometimes wish that you were a teenager, and it feels amazing for me, But anyway, like I said, continuing to what went on there. So I had some people. I made them believe that I was really 17. I acted like a teenager there, actually. But what happened is that when the men's division is, bouts are nearing, the organizer realized that I don't have any gear that I have. Yes, I was able to talk to a lot of people there. I was able to get borrow some gear, but I said that don't lend it to me unless last minute. Like if I really don't have one, I'm gonna like ask you to. I'm gonna ask for the gear, And they said yes. And of course, I said it in a nice way. My goal there is to squeeze out every fucking experience that I could get. So what happened? I got an idea. What if they have no choice because I don't have any gear? I asked people, what would happen if I don't have any gear at all? And the other people said that, the people that has experience already said that, oh bro, you're gonna be put into the men's division if that's gonna be the case. And my face brightened up, like, oh my god, it's so. I felt alive, having this idea. So I did what I had to do. I did not ask for the gear. I told the organizer, sir, I really don't have any gear that I can borrow from or anything. Because they also know for a fact that I alone from a different place when they're alone. The only person that I brought with me is my cameraman. I don't even have my instructor with me, which is something that you guys shouldn't do. It's going to be a disrespect to your instructor. It's just me forcing my way to get that experience. And I'm actually being impatient if you're gonna ask me. I'm like you guys. Guys, don't be impatient. Impatience based on experience is going to fuck things up. It's gonna make you like, oh, you know what? I don't want this shit. I don't have a. You're gonna have delayed gratification that you're gonna want to like start over on another endeavor. So I ended up going to the men's category. They matched up. They recalibrated the matches, and I was matched up first time. And my sensei already mentioned this before over and over. If it's gonna be his student, they're gonna match up people that are actually good. People that, fighters that are actually good. And my sensei was not wrong. I was matched up against the guy that is going to fight in Japan tournament. You gotta understand, guys. The level of Japan tournament is different. And I don't know, guys, if you have any idea, but I want to give you a little bit of idea. I want you to imagine this. Everyone in your local country is going to be trained in a session that is normal session. Normal this, normal that, normal all that. Okay. You do this session. Okay. Perfect. Conditioning. Learning techniques. Awesome. You get better and better each time. But fighters that are going to fight international, they are going to undergo a special training. And the reason why they would undergo that special training in the first place is because they are so good that they got a lot of potential. And the instructors decided to focus on sharpening them and honing them. That's the kind of opponent that I got. A fighter in Japan. But we did have a friendly match. He said that he's gonna, I requested him to give me a good fight that I would experience, that I would, get a lot of experience from. He said that, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you a good one, but I'm also gonna try to like, not try to like crush you. It's gonna be like a friendly competition, not some sort of a, you know, bad blood competition. So that's what we did. But even if it is not a bad blood, it's even if it's a, friendly competition, that doesn't mean you're not gonna get hurt. And well, it's my first time at the tournament. I did a great job focusing. There are things that my sensei mentioned that I was gonna experience, that I did experience, and some of it I kind of prove him wrong. Like, for example, you're gonna have anxiety. Not exactly anxiety. You're gonna have like a paralysis analysis. You're gonna have a stage fright first time. You're gonna have all this. And out of all things that he mentioned, the only thing that I have experienced is that he said that you're going to have a mental block and your body is going to move the way you remembered things, and everything that you will do there, you're gonna have like a every muscle memory that you got, especially when you don't have a experience. You're not gonna be able to think fast, so you're gonna do everything that your body remembers. So my all the techniques and preparation that I prepared, not everything, I've remembered some of it. It went out and got thrown out of the window. I was mentally blocked. I forgot my own footwork. What the fuck? And I leaned on my dominant foot. I leaned it and put it in front. And, well, it's so funny. And I want you guys to just, enjoy watching the video. I might be repeating the video, but because it's such a short, the fight that we had is so short that I had this, some sense of like, I want to have more, And I told you guys at the very beginning that my game plan is that I'm not gonna try to waste my energy. I'm gonna focus on my opponent, and I'm going to, preserve my energy. And oh my god, I did a boxing approach. I did the approach where I'm gonna bring my opponent to the distance where they're gonna get tired. And since they're so good at this, I tied it. But then as the time runs out, I forgot one thing, and this is also a beginner mistake. I was not aware of my surrounding, that I did not realize that I was out of bounds. I did not realize that, and I did not know that being out of bounds is also a point on my opponent. I thought it was just going to be like a warning thing. And I did not understand because I'm not fully prepared for the Japanese terminology. So the referee, the organizer also, he said something like, oh, this and that, whatever it is that he said. I did not realize that I was out of bounds. If there's still more time, and I realized that my opponent scored, and I was out of bounds, I would have did a Hail Mary roundhouse kick again in his face, just so that I could tie it again. And the result was, the score went 2-1, and time clock runs out. I lost the competition, and because of an out of bounds, and I was not able to exhaust myself. As a matter of fact, after that, I'm still full of energy. Haven't even warmed up. Also, another mistake that I did is I did not stretch. I did not warmed up. Everyone's doing stretching, and then I did not do that. I focused. At that time, I was so, like I mentioned in the very beginning, I was so scared of losing. That is my current mood, but I still did it anyway. I was focused on trying to lock in on the competition. It's just an amazing feeling. And yeah, if you guys have any question, let's just talk about it in the comments down below. By the way, if your Richon is part of the video, please subscribe and, like the video. If you guys have any questions, we're going to talk about it in the comments down below. And also, all the other things that I want to talk about. I think there are a lot of things that I wanted to talk about, but it seems like the video is very long now. So I'm just going to say it on the other video that I'm about to do, which is, of course, day 101 of doing Kyokushin Karate. And like I said, guys, we are already 300 plus in this channel. It's crazy that our community is continuing to grow, even if it's just slow. And I don't really worry, you guys. You guys don't be impatient. I know you guys. Train your patience. Get some grit. Get some grit in life. It'll help you the long way. I'm telling you. So, guys, keep it up. Anyway, I think I'm gonna have to stop the video in here. I'm gonna talk about other things when I remembered it, and I'm gonna say it in the introduction of the next video, and I'm gonna see you guys there. Enjoy the rest of the video. I think I have a lot of clip that I was able to film. Enjoy it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. But until next time, keep showing up.